honored to tell you.
Indie Game Dispatch has massive success. Now, I will be honest, this game came out of nowhere for me. And I even had to do some extra research on this topic since we were talking about it. But Dispatch is a episodic narrative adventure game, and it mixes story-driven choices, light strategy and management, and engaging mini games. So you play as Robert Robinson III, Mecha Man, a retired superhero whose suit is gone, now stuck behind a desk at the Superhero Dispatch Network. You assign reformed villains turned heroes to emergencies while dealing with workplace drama in your own fall from glory. The story is told over 8 episodes or chapters that and this is released on PS5 and PC. Who is this for? Fans of storytell style games, players who love wars but want something fresh, casual gamers who prefer choice over combat, viewers who follow big actors and creators. And why this game stands out. Superhero game where you don't fight, you manage the heroes. High production value for an indie game. Strong early success. They have sold over 1 million copies in the first 10 days. And it has a unique mix of narrative plus strategy plus comedy. Now some weak points. Light gameplay depth compared to traditional action games. Episode weekly releases isn't for everybody. Smaller in scope compared to AAA games. But like I said, it sold over 1 million copies within its first 10 days of release. It reached about 2 million units sold within this first month. On Steam, it peaked at 220,000 concurrent players on November 12th, episode 7 and 8 release date. The studio says it is on track to hit its original 3-year sales target within the first 3 months. So, once again, this is another in the studio that is seeing massive success early on and is being well received by the community. And I can kind of see why, because I did watch a few people gameplay. It has like a nice change of pace of traditional games. Now, do I want multiple games like this on the market? Probably not. This is a nice little isolated game, and the fact that it's an indie game also probably tells you why. But like I said, this is something new, something fresh to the market, not your traditional AAA studio telling you, hey, we're gonna bring back an IP, but we fucked it up, buying anyway. So I will give this indie company a lot of credit. They tried something and it's paying off. I mean, really, really well with its early success. Like we said with Arc Rangers, is this game for us? This is something I would try out. This is probably just like I said, a nice change of pace, a nice variety of a different style of game than just playing the traditional RPG first person shooter. It's nice. Listen, I think this is good. Dispatch, good for you. Kudos to you. I hope you continue the success and the concurrent players stay up. And I hope like maybe they can make a sequel, because I think that this is a certain niche of a game that doesn't see this amount of success. None that I can remember in recent history. Maybe my cousin knows something I don't. But like I said, normally this is not something I would play. So hey, I could be ignorance is bliss. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But hey, kudos to Dispatch. Kudos to the indie game maker. They found something successful, so I hope them all the more success going forward. But what do you think about this game?
I'm gonna say no. This is not our type of game.
I thought.
Now,
Okay.
now, that sounds a little harsh, because I just said no with Arc Raiders as well. I'll give detail. I am not about episodic esque.
Yeah, yeah.
Telltale has kind of burned that in a sense, because to me, episodic S games is kind of early access ish in a sense to me. And matter of fact, I'm gonna break it down like this. I'm not a week by week watcher of television. I wait till shows fully come out, all episodes are available, and I watch and enjoy them. They call it binging. I don't like video games that does that. Now, I do believe all episodes of this is out, so okay, all right, that's a little different. I could possibly go ahead and check this out. But as far as that aspect, it's probably not my S-like topic. This is a pure example of a continuation of indie games continuing to shine and shine Arc Raiders, now Dispatch. Hitting it hot. I have people from my Steam's friend list to my job. Hey, did you play Dispatch? And at first I'm thinking, a cop game? Because I didn't know what it was until I saw the news of its height success. 1 million plus so short after coming out. That's great because you have these AAA games who are struggling to get that in months. We're gonna you, Ghost of Yote. However you choose to fudge your numbers. I'm happy for it because, as I've said time and time again, the AA space, if the little left of it, and the indies are taking these AAA developers' lunch money wholeheartedly, and I'm all for it. All for it. Now, once again, it goes on sale. It's cheap enough. I have a Steam Deck OLED. I'm a slave to. It's cheap enough. Hey, I'll check it out. We go ahead and see how it goes. Any superhero, I was a little skeptical of that. In game, people kind of had their tolerance on superhero-esque things, but that's majority probably the movies. I actually do like the premise and look at this game, but I am happy once again. The consumers have put their money where their mouth is. We cannot keep saying we want something different. We want something out of the norm, etc. And then when it comes, it flops because the people didn't buy it. But when the next slop of Madden, COD, whatever bullshit ass game comes out, they make record numbers. But yet we keep clamoring for something new and different. We keep saying we tired of remakes and remasters. Something new comes out. I want that. Well, and I do look forward to this. Probably towards winter sale, this will probably go up, and maybe might check it out. But
Yeah, let us know in the comments section. Are you playing this game? Is this something that was on your radar? And if you are one of those players that was in the initial release, did you follow the weekly, I guess, release content as it came? Or are you more on the side that you bought it, but then you waited for everything to come out to play? I'm really curious about the mindset of the person that bought this at its launch. Is this something that you're accustomed to doing? Because, like my cousin said, if I pay you your money, I want all the content. I don't
up
want stuff
front.
on the back end. So yeah, I'm not really comfortable in buying games like that. Just because you're kind of throwing coin in a wishing pole. You really don't know exactly what it's gonna be or how it's gonna be. I don't know. I just am comfortable, and maybe this is just my old traditional way of thinking of video games. Maybe I need to upgrade my brain to today's age. But I just want everything up front when I pay you your money. So
Mm-hmm.
but like my cousin said, all the episodes are out now, so this is something that we could check out in the future. But let us know in the comment, is this your type of game? Does the weekly release of content not bother you? Or if you're kind of like us, you waited until everything came out, then you bought it? But let us know. And if you did buy it, how are you liking this type of game? Is this a nice change of pace type of game from your normal, I guess if you're playing COD, Battlefield, the stuff that comes out every year? I will say this does seem like a nice change of pace. It looks great, and apparently it's getting all the positive reviews. It's getting all the positive reactions from the fans. So obviously somebody they saw a void in the marketplace and it filled that void, and now it's being rewarded. But yeah, let us know how you feel in the comments below.
And that's it for this video of Are You Not Entertained podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll never miss our next hot take. Until next time, are you not entertained?